Hey Stampers, it's Gaynor again. And you know I do a weekly sketch on Facebook, our Facebook group. And I'm going to show you how I made mine this week. Absolutely adorable. Well, I was asked would I do a video, so I'm going to do one. But I'm going to swap up the colours. I don't need two of these. But this is the challenge this week. This isn't on the challenge, but you could have had, you just keep it square, but it's the banners, the piece across the top, the sentiment, and this gorgeous little bow. And I've used, if you've noticed, a tufted embossing folder again. I've just fell in love with it. It's just adorable. Haven't done anything to the inside yet, but yeah, I just want to show you how I did this. Basically, I have to run it. I run it through the Big Shot, and I'm loving this. They've got lines on now, if you've noticed, on a few of these, and the new ones, so you can line your paper up and keep it straight. Look, there's another one. Beautiful. Got a line across it. You can just, this is for another project later, but you can just like open this up, and you can line that up with the bottom. And just get that straight. Yeah, and you know it's in there, it's perfectly square now, because look, it's right up to that line. Oh, well, it was until it moved. But what a fabulous idea. Keep moving that until it gets straight again. Right on that line. Look, it's perfect. So you know your pattern's in square. So I'm loving that idea. So when I bob this in, I can keep that, that pushes that right to the top, and it's square on there at the bottom. Isn't that great? Loving it. So I'm going to be running that through the Big Shot in a moment. And also, this was gifted to me. Or did I buy it? Oh, I think I bought this one and another one. And it just gives me that lovely edge. The only thing is, it doesn't go all the way across my paper, so I have to take it off, run it back through, and just do the last two for there. But it will take seconds to run it through the Big Shot. Then I'll show you how I put the ink on there. We're going to flag the ends, and I'm using this beautiful Mango Melody. So I've got my pieces, they're going to go through the through the triple banner punch. There's that gorgeous contour, and because I don't have any of the ribbon, I'm going to be colouring this. This is just white 1/8 of an inch ribbon, and I'm going to use my felt pen to colour that. And we're using this beautiful Mango Melody. Oh, what a beautiful colour. And the papers are from the, oh, what's it called? Oh my word, I've got this. I had it. Now it's gone. The Garden Impressions designer series paper. Absolutely loving that as well. So I've just folded my card by hand and not done a very good job. So let's get this flattened down. They all say, have you done a video? So yes, I'm going to do my weekly sketch every week and then do a video as well to show. So there we go. Now why isn't it gone straight? Oh gosh, never mind. This, I need to clean my bone folder. Look, it's absolutely stinking. But there we have it. So this is the base of my card. Typical half an A4 sheet of paper, 8 1/4 by 5 7/8, and I just folded it in half, as you see. I got a scrap piece for my Starburst punch. Love that Starburst punch as well. Just saves getting the die machine out. But I'm just going to run this through the Big Shot, and I'm going to emboss first, and I'm going to fetch it back and show you. Then I'm going to die cut. So 2 seconds I'll be. I have my plates on, ready. You only need one embossing plate for this, because it's the Dynamics impression folder. You literally only need one, because it's way too thick otherwise. Swap my plates over ready. There it is. I'm just going to show you this absolute adorable piece of, look at that, we had it lined up perfectly. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's left me a little rimple right at the top of there. But I'm not too bothered. I'm going to put that this end. Probably my card's just a little bit too long, but it's just a typical 3 7/8 by 5 5/8. I'm going to go across later with this border. Absolutely beautiful. But I'm going to get some scrap because I'm going to ink. I'm just hoping it doesn't turn out too dark. I'm just going to actually go over that with my bone folder. Just in those creases there. Mind you, I love this pattern. It's just stunning. Let me see. Could I get away with... Yeah, I could actually get away with trimming that off. So I'm going to trim that just a little bit. And I mean just a little bit. Square up my card. And thank you. Somebody sent me our Facebook Messenger message and I've forgotten who it was. Aren't I awful? Well, that's going to fit on there lovely now. With a link to a tea ruler, which is absolutely fabulous, and I've ordered one. So thank you for that, whoever sent me the link. I can't remember, and I've got a head like a sieve. I do apologise. I've grabbed my Mango Melody and I'm just going to drag it down the paper. Believe it or not, that's all I did. That is soft sea foam, that's why that is that dark, but I'm just hoping this isn't too dark. I'm only going to be gentle. Oh, I'm actually loving that effect actually. I think that's really cute. Oh my gosh. No, I don't care. I'm just having it. Ooh, patchy, lovely. Believe it or not, it does all dry. More or less the same colour. So I'm going down it this way now as well. It's amazing what you can do with your embossing folders and with the patterns you can get. That will dry, and look at that. You can just get your... Oops, I got a little bit of something on there. Didn't really want to put my fingers in that. Ew, inky fingers. Yes, so I'm going to be using the ink again shortly. I'm just going to leave that to dry for a little bit. Oh, I tell you what I need now is my felt pen. I'm going to colour this in. This will take a little bit longer to dry as well. If I can find my Mango Melody, which is right here. And I'm going to get the same effect. It'll take a little bit longer to dry out, like I'm saying. We could always heat set it to dry it out. But we're going to have to turn this over and do both sides. So I'm just doing a little bit at a time. I wonder if you could ombre this up down and do it lighter and lighter. But yes, I suppose you could. But you know me, I'm a thorough girl. There's a little ridge there. On that side, I think. I'm just going to make sure. Go over it all. I start to mutter when I'm colouring things in. Everything seems to go quietly. Like any white ribbon. It works gorgeous on the organza ribbon and dries a lot faster with the blends, but I believe they're still not available in the new colours yet. I haven't checked, so I'm just guessing. But I've not seen anyone use any, so I'm assuming. Look, inky fingers. But that can lay there to dry now. Don't need my scrap of paper anymore. Oh, it does help if you get said punches down, Gainer. So, here goes. This is this 1 3/4 circle punch and nice starburst punch. I'm going to get all my bits ready. Don't throw that because it's still in good use. I'm going to fetch some white in and we're going to stamp. I have a little piece of scrap here and I'm going to stamp my thank you. And you know me, I'm a sucker for a thank you card. I absolutely love them. And I know this is retired, but it's from One Big Meaning and I just love that stamp set. Why would you retire a thank you stamp set that's got nothing but thanks on? It'd never go out of fashion. And I think I've done this upside down. Yeah, I have. But it doesn't matter. It cuts, you know, stamps absolutely for effortlessly. It's just brilliant. So that's all I need my ink for. I'm going to pop that away. I've had a wonderful day today. No one well, not even disturbance. My daughter has been bitten by a horsefly. God bless her soul, and is in absolute agony. And it's turned to cellulitis, so she's got to be careful. There we go, because if it gets any worse overnight, it could be signs of sepsis. So she will be in hospital for 2 days on a drip. Oh my gosh. I hope it doesn't come to that for her, bless her soul. I mean, we're on hand to have the children, but, you know, she's in agony with it now. And just from a horsefly bite. Honestly, yeah, lethal. And she's having trouble with her immune system as it is. She had the blood test last week. They come back and said her white blood counts are down. She was a little bit anemic. Poor thing. So I popped this on Dimensionals, and I'm going to pop this on Dimensionals as well, ready for when we do our card. I love the weekly cut challenge, and I'm going to put a photo of this one up as well because I have done two. I know they're the same style, but they're different colours. I'm going to have a little bit of a... I'm just loving the style of this card. So I'm going to pop my designer series paper in. And with this one, I'm going to take it, when it wants to slide in, all the way down to the bottom. Best way to line this is to just get your gaps either side. More or less the same. And then and with these ones now, I'm just literally going to pop them in. So I can just see the corners come through. I love this triple banner punch, it's brilliant. And this one as well. You see me lining them up. And I finally got in touch with Stampin' Up. Fair play, they are marvellous. And they're sending me out replacement blades because I put one in my trimmer yesterday. Literally cut a piece of black cardstock and it tore it. Ripped it to shreds, and that was a brand spanking new blade. So somebody said, get in touch with them. And I'm not really one to complain. I think I need to do that one a little bit shorter. Yeah, that looks about the same size. So I'm going to push this one all the way in as well. I've never been one to complain a lot. But when you fork out a lot of money for those blades, and I buy 2 packets at a time, and I've used 2 packets. I'm going to have to do this one now as well. I've used 2 packets in less than 2 weeks. I know I make a lot of cards, but I use my tonic wherever possible. Aren't they just so sweet? Look at those, keep those little mini chevrons. You could make loads of them and put them on a card to decorate a card, believe it or not. There. It's mad what your negatives and opposites can do, and they would look cool on a card somewhere, I reckon. Little arrows pointing to something. Aren't they great? So yeah, oh, I love these papers. Right, now I'm just testing my ribbon. It's nearly dry. It's so warm again here today. These are going to be I might even leave this one. Should I do the ribbon at the bottom? I don't know. Loving that colour. See this one? I'm just going to cover this end. Doesn't that look really pretty? Absolutely gorgeous. Just loving it. Should we do that scroll at the bottom? Because it's literally... I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to do this one. I don't want two cards exactly the same, even though this is absolutely stunning. Perfect for a gentleman. Take off the bow and put something else. I'm going to leave that one. I love it. Just like that. I may even turn this around. Oh, I love that. Love it. Absolutely adorable. I'm going to use the opposites of this as well. And this piece is going across here. And I will trim off the excess. Gorgeous, thank you. Quick and simple today. How's that? Oh, bless you, Denise. I'm sorry if I only gave you 12 minutes the other night. She is a little darling. I love her to bits. Yeah, after going to keep this one the way it is, I'm loving this actually. And tone on tone, it's just beautiful. Love it. So I think we best start clipping. I think we best start putting things together. Fetching my Tombow. The great with sketches, it gives you so much inspiration, and the ladies in our group, we're getting up to 40-50 entries a week now, and it's just amazing. Absolutely amazing. I love every entry that comes in. They put their heart and soul into their projects, and it just, oh, it brings joy to me too. You know, pop them in an album, keep them all together there forever then once they're in the album on the Facebook group. It's our group. You join Stamp with Joy on Facebook, and it's our group. It's not the one I created. Well, it is the one I created, but it's not my group. It's our group. It's for every single member that joins. I love it. You can advertise your crafting things on there. If you want to buy or you're looking for something, advertise. Put a request in. You can sell any Stampin' Up, well, not just Stampin' Up, any crafting supplies you have, you no longer fancy to keep them. You're more than welcome to put an advert in the room as well. It's our group. As long as it's something to do with crafting, then you're more than welcome. Oh, I love this. And I'm going to, the other one was quite close to the top. I'm going to pop this down a little bit further. I'll line this up actually. I'm going to have this at, this is nearly 3 squares, so I'm going to come down 2 and have that going across 2. So I know it's level there, and then I know to put it level there as well. Otherwise I always end up on the wonk. Do apologise. I'm not going to glue right to the very edge because you've got to trim that off. And some of you lovely ladies like quick and simple. So I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this on this top line. Whoops. Come down 2 squares. Because it is a ½ inch thick. I've got them on the 2 squares. So that is level. Finally. So I always trim from behind. Oh, flies just buzzed around. Oh God, you know, it's so warm. You have the doors and windows open, and these nasty flies. Ugh. I know the horrible things, but they're entitled to live just as much as we are. I don't want to hurt them. Just don't want them buzzing around my face. I know some of you will say they were a plague from God, but they're still from God. So, and they're food for spiders, which I hate, but I still wouldn't hurt one. We're all entitled to live. So I'm going to pop this. I'm going to go up slightly actually. I know I haven't stuck my bottom piece down yet, but love it. Love it, love it, love it. Now, I'm having second thoughts again. Do I do the pattern or do I leave it like that? Oh, do you know what we could do? We could pop this in the trimmer and cut and do something totally different. Yes. Oh, we're going to do it differently. See, just things pop into my head as we're doing things. Fabulous. So I'm going to have that right on the corner. And I'm going to take that to that point there. From this point here. No going back. Isn't that amazing? So we've squared off the card and made it look. Oh, do you know what we could... Oh, I love it. Oh, I wonder if you could stick that under there. It wouldn't be straight though, would it, look? Oh, what a pity. Never mind. Oh, where is it now? I'm looking for my... See? We're doing it as we go along. I've got my doilies. That's the new packet. I could pop one of them under there. Can I stick that down? What do you reckon? With or without? I wish we had a little poll button so you could press and I could see it come up on screen. But then this isn't live, so I quite like that. No, I'm going to leave it blank. I've even got the coloured ones here as well. They come with these beautiful coloured doilies, and I'm not sure what colours they are. I think Coastal Cabana, Mossy Meadow. Let me have a look. I haven't opened these yet. We've got, I think that's Mossy Meadow, Coastal Cabana, Flirty Flamingo, and Grapefruit Grove, if I'm not mistaken. Looks a bit too dark to be Old Olive. I don't know, but yes, I've got them all. I'm getting myself into doilies. Right, come on, let's get this stuck down now. I'm going to keep that as it is. I'm going to be using tear tape. I love this stuff, and it's really strong. Mr. Boyce, bless him, he's trying to be quiet as a lamb he is. I always go in there and tell him off. No talking, no loud noises, no banging. You know, he's a good boy, really. Right, our tear tape is off. I am now committed to trying to keep a nice straight line here. Oops, too far over. Pretty good to me. Oh, that is so pretty. And what I'm going to do now, where the pieces I've moved, I added a gem here, one here, here. So what I'm going to do now with this one, I'm just going to add them here, here, and here, to break up that little bit of space down there. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. Right, bow making time. Do you think I can manage? Or should I get my bow maker out? Oh my gosh, I'm terrible at making... I'm fat fingers, see. Oops. Oh, I don't know, that looks pretty nice to me. Tie it a bit tighter. That is lovely. One bow looks a little bit longer than the other though. Oops, now it's too short. There we go. How's that? Love it. I do apologise. So I'm going to trim the ends. This is going right here on the side. Oh, I love that. It's so cute. So card is over and done with. I will decorate the insides once I know who they're going to. I know I always do that, and I should really decorate them, but that is just so cute. So we've got the same card, it's just we've got two variations of it now. So this is the Melon Melody. Is it Melon Melody? Mango Melody. And this is my soft sea foam with shaded spruce. I will pop cards inside. And again, these are going to go towards my thank you cards. I've probably got way too many, but they'll go over into the next lot for the next challenge. Well, I hope you like. I hope you give it a go. And I would love a thumbs up. And if you want to press the subscribe button down in the bottom corner, that would be fantastic as well. So I'm going to love and leave you all. Till next time. Bye.